Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing and first impressions. Today we're unboxing two models from AVI-8 and both are limited edition, limited to 1,000 pieces because they're done in collaboration with the Royal British Legion, an organization that's celebrating 100 years in 2021 because they were formed in 1921 after World War I to help veterans and army men that were disabled during the World War I. Now, since then, they have been creating these poppies that are then sold, and all the money that comes from these or proceeds go to help the current army men and also the veterans and disabled ones. AVI-8 has done a collaboration with them where each and every one of these watches that is sold, part of that money goes to the Royal British Legion. So they created two commemorative pieces. Both have this poppy, which is a symbol of the Royal British Legion, on the dial and on different parts of the watch, including you get a poppy to wear for yourself if you're part of UK. If not, it's probably not going to mean a lot to you. But let's open it and see. Both are Mecaquartz, but one is a chronograph and one is a very cool way of creating a Mecaquartz. So let's open the first one. It's a simple three-hander, and this is a very unique way of doing a Mecaquartz. Now this is the special box, and this is that poppy. And all these poppies are actually made by veterans. And as you can see, this is the one. It looks pretty cool. Also, the watch is full of that. You can see it on the dial, and you can see it on the crown where it's embossed in this epoxy material to protect it. The watch itself is pretty cool. So it's a simple three-hander, but as you can see, despite being quartz, the second hand is actually ticking like a mechanical watch. So what they have done is they've taken a Mecaquartz movement but removed all the chronograph functions. So this is actually like a chronograph Mecaquartz where you start the stopwatch and simply never stop it. To set the watch, you pull out the crown. It also stops the second, so you can sync the watch. Once you push it in, it resumes operation as a regular Mecaquartz. It comes with a 60-minute bezel, mineral crystal, which is quite domed, and the case itself is pretty simple, a combination of brushed and polished surfaces. Like I said, these are going to be limited to 1,000 pieces each, and this one is going to be $150. It's a 40mm case, but it kind of looks a bit smaller. So let's put it on my wrist. And I'm just gonna slide this. I'm not gonna open the buckle. It wears quite small, and this is something which is pretty weird for AVI-8 because they usually make funky and clunky designs. They do have their market, but they're usually very unconservative. But with this, they created a pretty cool looking vintage military watch. So it really does look pretty cool. That's it, comes on a leather strap which tapers quite a lot, I guess, for that vintage feel. Okay, let's move that one away and open the second one. The packaging is pretty much the same. You also get that poppy right here, but this one is an actual Mecaquartz chronograph. So here they actually used the function of the movement to complete the watch, but also with a little twist. As you can see, this one has the 60 minutes of the 60-minute chronograph here, and you have the seconds of the chronograph here, while this subdial is used for the 24-hour display. So you don't have a ticking second. So if you want a ticking second, you simply start the chronograph and you get that same sweeping second on that model. So this is a pretty cool way of making a Mecaquartz because when you're not using the stopwatch, and even when you are, there's nothing actually revealing that this is a quartz watch. Now personally, this is also a 40mm watch, but it kind of looks bigger because it doesn't have the bezel like this one does. So this is an old dial design, and these kind of watches always wear bigger. Now I'm gonna put that one on my wrist as well. And this one is gonna retail for $285, I believe, or $258, and again limited to 1,000 pieces, with some of the proceeds going to the Royal British Legion. This one is quite a lot thicker than that one, and it really shows, but on the wrist with 48mm lug to lug, it looks pretty much perfect on my 6.7-inch wrist. Very cool. Also comes with a mineral crystal and also comes with a highly tapering leather strap. In this case, it's like a dark blue or navy blue. The watch itself has a lot more going on. It has a lot of contrast because of this contrasting chaptering. It has a royal blue color dial. The minutes of the chronograph are light blue. All the subdial hands are light blue, while these are whites, and it comes with the cathedral hands. One pretty cool thing about it is that it doesn't come with a tachymeter that we're used to seeing on chronographs, but rather a telemeter, because it's inspired by military watches. And actually a telemeter is a much more useful complication in everyday life. Why? Originally this was used for artillery. So when you wanted to determine the position of your enemy, when you see the flash of a cannon firing at you, you would start the stopwatch. Once you hear the cannon firing, you stop it, and it's going to tell you in kilometers how far away the enemy is, so you can adjust your cannons and fire back. But in today's world, this is pretty useful when you're hiking or even like just being outside when a storm is approaching. You can look for the flash of the lightning. Once you see the lightning, you start it. Once you hear the thunder, you stop it, and the watch is going to tell you how far the storm is. If you repeat this process a couple of times in, let's say, 10 minutes, you will also be able to tell whether or not the storm is coming closer to you or moving away from you. So a telemeter is actually one of my favorite functions on a chronograph, unlike the tachymeter, which is very rarely used. I mean, you can use it on a highway when you're riding a bus to see how fast the bus is going, but that's pretty much it. Telemeter, on the other hand, a much more useful and kind of cooler complication. Anyways, that's it when it comes to this one, and let's put them together side by side. Honestly, I was surprised when these arrived, and also this one has the epoxy encased poppy just like that one. The case is also pretty similar, as you can see, polished and brushed surfaces. Both very beautiful and very surprising for AVI-8, because like I said, their watches are usually 43 to I believe 45 millimeters. They always have those funky dials and they have a lot going on. This one is very simple, unlike anything I've seen on AVI-8 so far, and this one, although slightly more complicated, is still very reserved compared to their other models. And honestly, both are very beautiful, with this one being my slight favorite. Anyways, that's it when it comes to this unboxing and first impressions. I will be doing a full review of both with macro shots to see how well they're made, but since these are limited and they're coming for sale right now, I wanted to do this so you can check it out if you want to get yours, because the price is pretty okay, and I believe my coupon code that gives you, I believe, 20% discount goes for these as well. So I'm going to put that in the description if you want to buy them. Pretty cool watches with, like I said, this one being my favorite. It's very colorful, but yet very simple. Anyways, that's it when it comes to this unboxing and first impressions. I hope you liked it. If you did and found it useful, please like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.